people. I can't believe it. The rims are already here. That is crazy. I bought these 2 days ago. That is insane. Like, just open the door like this, and they were right there. I was like, oh. Yes, sir.
Ladies and lads, today is the day. I don't know if you can see behind me, but the rims are here. But right now we're going to the wrap shop so that they can do the work on the rim. And then after that, I'll need to powder coat. No, powder. I need to ceramic coat the face, just the face, and then if they finish the job today, I don't know if I have time to pick it up today because I have to drop off my elder sister that came to visit to the airport. She's leaving. We spent an amazing week. Even though I didn't spend that much time with her, I got to be their chauffeur all around. So that was pretty cool. Some quality time with family is always important. But yeah, man, super excited. I've been waiting for this day for ages. Planning this. Oh, anyway, let me stop talking and let's get to it. Just take a look at this. It's the wrap. I mean, the shop car. It's pretty dirty, but whew, this is what I'm talking about. Loud. I love this. I absolutely love this. Alright, let's get in. Bad news, folks. He said he can't wrap it because the finish of the wheel wouldn't let the wrap stick. So the finish of the wheel is semi-gloss. He said it's pretty much like satin, but it's not advertised as satin. I don't know. I don't know the details. So the other option for me right now is to go to another wrap shop, which is like 8 minutes from here, and that is what I'm going to do because I want to have that look. Driving just black wheels like this, yeah, it's going to be nice, but it's going to get lost in the black of the tire. So that's why I wanted to have an accent color to it, white preferably. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, and yeah, I want this thing to happen. So make sure you can do something about it. I'm going to call the guy from the initial wrap shop, and I'm gonna ask him just to make sure I'm absolutely certain before I spend a good amount of money on powder coating. I just want to make sure powder coating it gloss black will be good and he will be able to apply the wrap to it. So let's give him a call.
Hello, this is Wrap Shop. Leave me an email at info@wrapshop.
Oh my God. When I came in, it was working on the car, so I wouldn't be surprised if... Okay, I think that's him. He's calling me back. Hello?
Hi, this is Fabio from Wrap Shop. I just missed your phone call.
Oh yeah, sorry about it. It's me again. I just saw you with the rim, so I wanted to ask you one question. So if I powder coat the wheels gloss black, would that be okay? Would that work?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure. Sorry about that again. I'll come back to you when it's done.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Perfect. Perfect. So, again, this is the route we are going to take. It sucks on one hand because I was so excited, finally got wheels. But now I have to spend a lot more money. Well, not a lot more. I think it's like 500, in between 500 and 700 to powder coat the wheels. I'm not sure. It's just from my memory, from what I saw in my research. So, yeah, it sucks. But the end result will be exactly what I want.
Just got to the powder coating shop, and they always, like, in every single shop I go, they always have some crazy car on display. Look at this Supra to the ground. As you know, not the biggest fan of these, but yeah, just dropped off the rims here to get powder coated.
And now it's time to go back home, man. Like I told you, it's a bummer, but the end result is going to be exactly what I want. And if that means I have to wait 1 more week, 2 more weeks, I'll take it. Unfortunately, I cannot show you which wheel it is. Sorry about that, but it'll be worth it.
Ladies and lads, it's time to talk about animes. I think I'm going to make this a recurring segment in some of my vlogs. Not all of them, but some of them. But just to let you know, of course, as you know, at some point in the future, I'll be opening an anime studio. So it's just very natural for me to implement animes here and there in those vlogs. And in this segment, I'll be sharing the animes that I'm currently watching and the one that I said I was going to watch that I did watch. I'm gonna give you a quick review. Well, not necessarily review, but what I thought about them. Last time I said I was going to watch Blue Lock, and I did. And it was good. It was very good. I don't know if I said this last time, but I don't watch animes weeklies anymore. I watch them when all the episodes are completed, and then I'll watch everything all at once. I binge watch everything at once. So that's what I did for all of these. And Blue Lock was one of the first that I watched, and I really enjoyed it. Now, Blue Lock is very similar to Aoashi in terms of the quote-unquote abilities of the main characters. They're very similar in those senses. But those two animes are very different in the sense that Blue Lock is very anime-ish, whereas Aoashi is still an anime, but it's somewhat fairly grounded. It's basically like IQ. IQ is also very grounded. Don't get me wrong. It has some very anime-ish moments, but at the core of it, it is still a very grounded anime, sports anime. Whereas something like Kuroko no Basket, it's all, it's all the way over the top. All the way over the top. It's very anime-ish, so that's what I'm talking about when I say anime-ish. And it is pretty much the same here. Blue Lock is not as anime as Kuroko Basket, but it still is more anime than Aoashi. And depending on who you ask, some people are going to like Blue Lock more than Aoashi. It doesn't necessarily mean that one is better than the other. Well, we could make the difference, but I'm not going to go into that argument right now. But all of this just to say that I really enjoyed Blue Lock, but I prefer Aoashi. That's what I wanted to say. But again, Blue Lock was very good too, and I'm really excited to see the second season. So last time also I said I was going to watch Nier and Trigun Stampede. Now, unlike something that I enjoyed like Blue Lock, I pretty much watched it all at once. So I sat on a Monday and then I watched all at once from episode 1 to episode 13 or 12 or... No, I think it was 25 episodes. Well, yeah, it was 25 or... Yeah. So I watched it in 2 days. I wasn't bored 1 second. I really enjoyed it. I can't say the same for Trigun Stampedes. The plus with me watching things, binge watching everything at once, if at some point of me watching an anime, I pause the anime and I let it sit for, I don't know, maybe 1-2 days, that tells me that there's something about this anime that I don't quite like and that doesn't really want me to watch it all at once. I watch it in segments, right? That happens for Bungo Stray Dog Season 4. Don't get me wrong, I love Bungo Stray Dog. Well, not that I love it, I like Bungo Stray Dog. Season 4 wasn't bad, but it wasn't the greatest, especially at the beginning. Because for the first episode and the second episode, I was like, I stopped, well, not that, I paused at the second episode and let it sit for maybe 1 week, and then the week after I kind of forced myself to continue and finish it. At the end, it was a somewhat decent experience, but it wasn't as good as some of the other ones that I'm going to mention later. No, but let's leave those for now. Let's go back to Nier and Trigun, because those two I did not finish. Let's talk Trigun. Trigun, I watched the original one, the first one, a long time ago, but I only watched like 2 episodes. And one of the things that I don't like, when you watch a medium for so long, let's say movies, TV shows, in my case animes, you see the same tropes come back again and again. And in animes it's super obvious. When you watch a lot, it is very obvious. But what stopped me from watching or finishing Trigun, only watch 1 episode, was the main character. I just can't stand characters that seems goofy, seems like nobody that is just goofing around and does nothing. But then when they get serious, they become badass. I do not like those characters, especially if they are the main character. I can't stand that. If there are some of the side characters, okay, that is kind of fine, but I still can't really, it's not something I like, right? For example, what's his name? One of the guys in Bungo Stray Dog, one of the main characters, by the way, what's his name? There you go, Dazai. Dazai in Bungo Stray Dog is pretty much that type of character. It is a very goofy character on the surface, but when he gets serious, he is badass. Those type of characters, I don't necessarily like them when they are the main character. If that's the main character, I'm gonna have a lot of trouble forcing myself to watch that anime. And that was the case with Trigun. I just can't. I'll have to really, really force myself to keep watching it. So for now, I was like, nah, I'm gonna pass. Next was Nier. Nier, the thing with Nier is that from the first episode that I watched, it is pretty much a piece by piece adaptation from the game. Because I played the game, I finished the game, I did the game, but it doesn't really add anything to me. It's like I was pretty much watching the cinematic compilation video that they do on YouTube, where they just cut the cinematics and some of the in-game cinematics and they put like a movie or whatever game it is. You know, it's like that, but an adaptation in an anime form. So for me, it didn't really add anything and it wasn't necessarily super interesting to me. So I was like, I'm just gonna pass. So Nier, nah. After that, I said I was going to watch Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is still not completed. So I think now they are at episode 24. So I'm guessing this week or next week it will be done, and then I'll watch that. And then the final one that I said I was going to watch, I already talked about Bungo Stray Dog Season 4. But after that was My Hero Season 6. My Hero Season 6 for me was so good. So good. It was basically a season where everything came together. All the threads of character development here and there. Of course, there were some characters that were developed in previous seasons, like season 2, like with Todoroki and all the other ones. But in this season particularly, it hit way more. Season 5 was okay-ish. It didn't really make me want to go back and rewatch the season. But season 6 not only made me want to rewatch that season again, but it made me want to rewatch the entire anime from the beginning. That is how good it was for me watching that season. So My Hero Season 6 was a highlight, definitely a highlight. Absolutely loved it. So I think I thought about all the animes that I mentioned previously that I said I was going to watch. Now let's move on to the one that I'm planning on watching next. I already talked about the Vinland Saga Season 2, and the other ones so far are not that many. I think there are only three animes that I'm planning on watching. It is not that much. The first one is Oshinoko. Oshinoko has been very popular. I don't know much about this anime, so I'm curious. I'm not necessarily interested in the anime, but I'm curious to see why there was so much fuss about this anime. So I'm planning on watching that when that's completed. After that, it will be the second season of Madokai no Yome. Second season. The first season came out a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, like 2016 or 17, I think. And yeah, it was okay. I don't mind watching the second season. Obviously, I cannot miss Kimetsu no Yaiba, the new season. Whenever that's done, I'll watch it. And the one anime, complete brand new anime that I'm the most excited about. So there is, in the anime world, there is a rule where for you to see if you're going to watch, if you're going to continue an anime, you need to watch the first 3 episodes to help you make that decision. For me, I only need one. Because there's some things when you watch an anime, some things that you can see where you're just like, oh, okay, this was very well done. Maybe how they present a character, how they set up, even the dialogue, some of the dialogues, how they set up the music here and there. Even those small things, I pay attention to those, and I can tell you, when I watch the first episode, that's all I need. That is always going to tell me if I'm interested. And of course, the setting of the anime, the story, all that is going to help me personally decide if I want to continue watching that anime. And in this case, one that I am very excited to watch, I think it's 24 episodes, or maybe, I'm not sure, I didn't check. But the anime is Skip and Loafer. I watched the first episode and I was like, okay, these guys know what they're doing. I am excited about watching this, and whenever that's done, I'll watch it. And yeah, that's it. Those are the only 4 animes that I'm planning on watching. If there are any more that I'm going to add to that list, I'll talk about it the next time I do one of these segments. Whenever that is, I do not know. But I can tell you one thing, this is not going to be the last time we'll be talking about animes on this channel. Oh yes, you already know.